Okay. Haven't done a review for a while. And I'm sorry. Ryan Marvin, your thoughts on this movie?
Yeah. I know a lot of people are going to criticize me for this, but I liked it.
You liked it? I don't understand how you liked it, because literally there was no fucking story to it. It was nothing but explosions. It's a Michael Bay movie.
A lot less.
It sucked less.
Second one.
It did. I admit that. It sucked less.
See, the second one was so bad that it was 10 times better than the second one.
The second one. Yeah, that's... I'd have to go with that. The thing that I liked with it was the cameo.
I like how they tied in...
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Space program.
The space program. But everything's a giant government conspiracy, which what I don't understand is they couldn't keep it a secret that long. We'd find out.
Oh, our government has ways.
Our government has ways. I know you can't see us. It's really dark. Let's turn around and walk back. Okay. Well,
and they had Dale Jr.
They did have Dale Jr.
And
that
Jimmy
was
Johnson
funny.
And Juan Pablo Montoya.
That was really freaking funny.
And the Japanese guy.
Oh my god. That guy makes this movie fucking worth it. That Japanese guy.
Giant Wang, you get me?
Giant Wang. Giant Wang. You're gonna take the camera and I'm gonna... Okay. Here's my thoughts of it.
We're gonna get beat up here or something for our hats.
I know. Here's my thoughts of it. I thought... You know, here's what I was expecting right off. Before I came here, I was expecting explosions. Hot girl dressed up like a slut.
That chick was amazing.
Yeah. And...
Hotter than Megan Fox.
By far. Like, if you gave her a 1 from 10 range, she was 11.
And a half.
Yes. And, anyways, the other thing I was expecting was shaky cam. And...
No shaky cam, really.
Yeah, there was. But you don't get it. My type of cinematography, and your type of what you're looking for in a shot, are two very, very different things. I'm gonna wait for those fucking cars to go by. But yeah, I was sort of happy to see that Michael Bay kind of learned from the mistakes of Transformers 2 and calmed down quite a bit with the shaky cam. The deal with that movie, keep the camera on me, please. The deal with that one is that Transformers 2 would have been actually kind of kick-ass if I could see what was going on camera. There was actually...
And meanwhile, I'm doing shaky cam just like it.
But seriously, like the scene with the explosions, that big record-breaking explosion in the desert, that would have been awesome if he kept the camera straight. So I could actually see the explosion. Shut up, Ryan. I mean, I thought it was a decent movie. I'm not going to give you the plot. The plot's going to be down in the description box, but you know, I thought it was alright. I mean, it was the same exact story as the other two, except just a little bit rewritten. What I found funny is that if you watch both movies, you'll see that the first one, which is actually kind of a decent movie, except the story sucked, but anyways, if you watch the first movie, you will see that it takes place both in a city and in a desert. The second movie takes place in a desert, and this movie takes place in a city.
And a desert.
No, it doesn't take place in a desert. Well, yeah, it does.
It was in Africa.
Both of them take place in a city and a desert.
And then we were on the moon for a little
bit. The entire movie I was able to predict. I mean, even Marvin started recaching some lines. Right, Ryan?
Yeah, I did. I am.
Yeah. He started recaching on some lines. We even started, like, at the ending. Yes, there are spoilers in this. I'm going to put that in the info description box anyways. Let's turn around. I don't know who that was. See, I am famous, guys. Anyways,
see, we're so popular that people tuned at us, and we don't even know who they are.
I know. Anyways, back to the movie review.
We're just that good looking.
I thought it was, Oh, I forgot what I was on. Shit. Well, anyways, what I would give it is even... I mean, the plot sucked. I'm going to say it right now. The plot was it sucked, and it was boring.
The beginning plot, like, if you were to separate the plots, the beginning plot was awesome.
Yeah, it was alright.
But then halfway through, the plot just got...
so predictable. I mean, it was literally so predictable. And it was so freaking annoying. Even the soundtrack was, like, not original. It was like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2, Inception, and The Dark Knight. It's like they were even recycling music on it. It was just dull and boring. Right, Ryan?
I guess.
I mean,
the first half of the movie was like, piss your pants, awesome. But halfway through, you got the same Transformer stuff that you'd seen 10 times before. Well, actually, technically 2 times before. But before that, we got a bunch of new stuff coming our way. And so it didn't make it nearly as boring sitting in the front row.
Yeah. What can I say? You don't watch a Michael Bay movie for the plot. You watch it for the explosions. Let's face it, that's why I went to watch this movie. But I would... I feel like I'm being generous. With the first Transformers, I would give it 3 out of 4. Because I could actually sort of sit down and enjoy Transformers 3. Transformers 2 I thought was awful. Do I think it deserved worst picture of 2009? No. No.
Again, I haven't seen all the motion pictures of 2009, so...
But, I have, Ryan. Anyways, I'd give that movie 1.5 to 2 out of 4 stars. This movie, I don't know, I'm borderline 2 to 2.5, somewhere in between there, probably.
See, I'm a 3. We put that together, we get a 2 3/4.
2 3/4. But you see, I don't do that. That's really dark down there. I don't do that, though. Anyways, so it was a decent movie. So Ryan, things that annoyed you about this movie?
The same old stuff at the end.
Same old stuff at the end. Oh yeah, that's something you will find ridiculous in this movie. Hold this. Something you will find ridiculous in this movie, keep it on me please, is that the Autobots, or whatever, save our hero, Shia LaBeouf, like 80 times in that movie. And it's always right at the last second. And we came to the point where I started saying, yep, they're going to come at the last minute and save them. And it was so ridiculous. They could have added...
And those 2 little pets that he had, I said about, I don't know, probably 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah, you
did.
And
I predicted it, and I had no way of knowing this, but I said, I think that they're going to have some part in saving the day. And sure enough, they brought down that huge, gigantic, robotic spaceship.
Shit. And then something else that annoys me, and it's not just this movie, it's all movies now, including the old Star Wars movies, is that they have all these awesome weapons that blow shit up, right? But then when it comes down to the epic battle, especially between, crap. Well, anyways, the leader of the good guys and
Megatron and
that other guy.
Damn, we just saw it like 5 minutes ago. I can't remember.
Anyways, the leader who was going to put that thing and suck their planet down into the Earth. They started using swords, like swords and axes. First off, Megatron, you have weapons that could blow that guy's face off in 5 seconds. That you could just shoot him in 5 seconds.
1 second. Hold that thought. Panning around. Go back. Okay, go.
What the hell was that?
Just so they could get a feel of where we were.
Okay. It just really annoyed me. the movie annoyed me. But, you know, I was kind of glad to see it in theaters. Would I recommend seeing it 3D? What I saw in our 2D theater here? No.
IMAX would have kicked ass.
You know, I couldn't stand watching a Michael Bay movie in IMAX because he's literally shaking the fucking camera so much. I couldn't keep my mind straight. I mean, I'd start getting dizzy and I'd probably throw up. But what would I do?
Seeing that chick from Victoria's Secret would have been awesome in IMAX.
Yeah, but she couldn't act. She couldn't act for the love of God. At least Megan Fox could act. I mean, she was hot, but I was happy to see her dead. Anyways, let's talk about Shia LaBeouf.
I like Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, Ryan, what's your opinions on Shia LaBeouf in this movie?
I thought he had a hilarious character.
Yeah.
Because, like the part where the robot, they were next to that thing that could fly, and the robot said, kind of like that.
Yeah.
And Shia went, "What? What is this? What is that? You mean kinda?" I liked that part. It was genuine comedy.
Well, here, hold on me. Shia LaBeouf, first off, people who know me know I don't like Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf just absolutely annoys me. In my opinion, he only has one good movie. Yeah, and if you ask me, he doesn't even make the movie worth totally awesome. But it's Holes. That's the only good movie that I've seen him in. But
Hey, Dad. Nope,
yeah.
Toyota.
Oh, it's a Toyota? I thought he had a Toyota.
Nope, that's
nope,
Ford.
That's not. Nope. Okay. First off, what are they going to do with this building? I don't understand it. It was going to be a new restaurant, then it got closed, and then they're going to make it into a furniture store. Anyways, recession sucks. But he just annoyed me. Like, he wasn't even a genuine character.
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
He just was a rehashed Shia LaBeouf character. Seriously, watch this movie and then watch the latest Indiana Jones movie, which Ryan Marvin here thinks was a good movie.
I do.
And tell me they aren't the same character.
Oh, they were different.
Oh my God. But yeah, there were some funny parts in the movie. Like, my favorite, the funniest part in the movie was definitely the Japanese guy, but there was this one line that this black guy says, and he's like, "Why do the Decepticons get all the really good shit?" That is actually a legit question. Why couldn't they ask any more questions like that throughout the fucking movie? Okay.
I don't know who created them.
So, Ryan, how many stars would you give this out of 4? Or actually, no, what are your final thoughts of this movie?
I thought, in terms of Michael Bay, it was a good movie.
After all, he did rape Pearl Harbor.
Exactly. But, you know, I'll give it a 3. And that's the highest I'll go. I'll give it a 3.
Okay, you'll give it a 3. Okay. Here are my final thoughts of it. I thought the cinematography was shit. The story was shit. The effects were cool. I will say that. The effects were actually really good, but that's every Michael Bay movie. Every
Well, he couldn't hear you anyway, so I might as well.
Every Michael Bay movie has great effects. I will say that. I thought the acting was a little bit mediocre, to be honest. Let's see what else is on it. The music was recycled, but at least it was
but good.
Well.
Good recyclables.
Something that really annoyed me that everyone else is going to notice too is that suddenly it'll like cut to black like a fucking trailer. We're not watching a trailer. We're watching a legit movie. Okay, so as I said before, I'm feeling generous, and I'll give this movie 2.5 out of 4 stars because I did enjoy it more than Transformers 2, but not as much as Transformers 3.
It's all about comparison.
Yep. Alright, hopefully there will be more of these current movie reviews. I should have done one for the Green Lantern and, what was the other one? The Hangover 2, but I saw those a while ago and I was too lazy to upload one. Green Lantern shit, but The Hangover 2 was...
do one for Captain America.
Yeah. Yeah, The Hangover 2 was funny as hell. Go watch that one. So would I say watch this movie? Yeah, I'd say go and watch this movie. Alright, sayonara.